We're not gonna risk puncturing one of our tires with like a 6-inch iron nail.
That's 6 inches? Sick. This is 6 inches?
Yeah, 6-inch iron nail.
Nice.
Like,
So what's that? 9?
I don't know, 8?
Oh, okay.
What's up, Lite Nation?
What is going on, guys? It is another beautiful, beautiful day here in Colorado.
And if you haven't been following along, we are on a giant Lite Brite Nation family adventure, essentially. It's just me, Kevin, the stepchild, and peanut butter and jelly. And we've been wheeling day after day after day for several days straight already. And if you haven't been following along, go back and rewatch all the other videos because you've missed a lot.
Like, we started at home in Utah and we drove all the way to Colorado because we're basically...
We're not trailering the Jeep.
Yeah, 42-inch tires, Hemi, long arms, coilovers, like all this. Is the Jeep still drivable daily? Absolutely. We're proving it. And then we're doing trails everywhere, and we're doing hundreds of miles off-road a day.
Hundreds of miles.
100 to 200 miles a day.
Yesterday, we drove from Carbonbine, Colorado. We took Schofield Pass over into Crested Butte, and then from Crested Butte, we took Pearl Pass and then Taylor Pass over into Buena Vista. It was a long day, but it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And again, go back and watch the videos
We
if
saw
you didn't.
bears, we saw moose, we saw elk, we saw...
Do you realize how rare it is to see a black bear, a moose, and elk all in the same day?
I mean, that's what happens when you drive 200 miles off
Highlight of my trip so far.
Get out your pen and paper real quick. Write this down. So you stayed in Buena Vista. You made it all the way here, right? Tons of cool trails in Buena Vista and around the area. First thing you want to do, have breakfast, do whatever your morning ritual is, then head on up to St. Elmo.
St. Elmo.
Head up to St. Elmo. Super pretty drive. And you get to the top and there's a little general store where you can buy these little sunflower seeds and some drinks or whatever.
And then you get to feed chipmunks.
You do.
I made a new friend. Oh, I ruined it. I shouldn't have said it. My face was too close to his ear. Look at his stuff face.
He eats like you do.
His cute little face. Do they cure diseases? Can I kiss him?
Did you just kiss a chipmunk?
I did. No regrets. I'm Snow White right now.
It's definitely not a prince. So that's super cute and adorable. Good for the kids, the family. Everybody gets like just some fun and happiness.
Something we generally always do when we're in the area.
Yeah. And then from there, you can take Tin Cup Pass over into Tin Cup. And I think they have like restaurants sometimes there depending on the time of the year and some like homemade pies.
Today we're doing a little bit of a change because so far we've done mostly passes, pretty mild stuff, a little moderate here and there. But today we're actually doing 2 8-rated trails.
Yeah. So Grizzly Lake and Iron Chest Mine. They're literally like
right next to each other.
There's a mountain between them, so you're just running the ravine on each side. So we're gonna start at Grizzly Lake. It's 2.5 miles, so it's 5 miles out and back. I don't know. Should only take us like 2-3 hours, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll find out. We're doing these trails because we've never done them before.
Yeah, I've only done the Gatekeeper to this one a long time ago.
Generally, when we're in the Buena Vista area, we do Chinaman Gulch or we do Carnage Canyon, which are extreme trails, really fun. We're switching it up this time, though. We're going to do some trails we've never done before, and we're taking you along for the ride. Now, for this entire trip, we've been using OnX Off-Road. First, at the very beginning, before we even left our home in Utah, was to just build the entire route and give us an idea of what we wanted to do to begin with. So that's where that black line is. And building a route in OnX is super duper easy.
So you're just going to click here on tools and hit build route. And then you'll just start clicking where you want to go, where you want to start, and how many waypoints you want to do. And you just literally build it out like I have here. I can't do it right now because I'm no service.
No service.
Which leads me to my next thing. Make sure you go to your offline maps and download your areas before you lose service. And that's what all these green squares are. So I went to offline maps and I downloaded these areas. And that way, even now that I'm offline, I can zoom in and I have definition. Where if I go outside of that area, sometimes you won't have, say you start to zoom in and there's nothing there. And you can see I have it down here in the Alpine Loop area. I have it kind of all like
spaces we wheel often.
Yeah,
we've downloaded.
I have it all over the place. So today, here you can see we're doing these 2 trails. I downloaded the area, so we do have definition. We're going to be starting right here on Grizzly Lake.
But if you look here, you see the kind of orange dot. It's orange right now because we've paused our tracking. We're going to resume it here in a second, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See, it turns red. And we're tracking everything we're doing today specifically so that I can include the GPX file for all of the stuff we're doing in the description below in this video. So if you want to come out and relive the adventure yourself, super easy. Just go to the description, click the link, and you can come out here and follow exactly what we're doing. Now, I might also include the link for the actual planned route that we had, specifically the tracked route. We've noticed in the last several videos that we kind of tend to take detours and stuff. So the tracked route, if you want to do exactly what we're doing in the video, is definitely the one you want to use.
This is the gatekeeper to Grizzly Lake. Looks like a bunch of maybe Toyota boys might have been here stacking rocks.
Ouch!
They didn't unstack them. I mean,
They didn't
really,
unstack
if you're
them.
gonna stack rocks, that's cool. Like
Yeah.
you know, you don't have 42-inch tires, whatever, but like
Unstack them when you're done.
Stack them. So I just put a 42 right there and
Just dig them back out.
dig them back out.
You're fine. So we might try a couple different lines. Kevin really wants to try this. So these rocks, it doesn't look too high, but the rocks are really slick, not a lot of traction. And he kind of wants to try going up this route and coming down that way first. Are you front digging right now?
No, I took off the rear locker to let the front slide.
To let the front slide, gotcha. Yeah, you just need that back left to bite.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen though.
It might. Keep pivoting. You'll be on your rock slider in a second. It's also kind of an overhang on that back tire, so it's kind of like cupping the tire that way. I think if you keep pivoting, it'll start to eat as your right rear climbs. Oh, you're on your front diff. There you go. There you go, yeah. I mean, you might slide a little.
Then I'm gonna slide off of that to become my rear diff.
Possibly. No, not yet. You can back up, I think, still. Maybe. Maybe not. That's what we get for trying to do dumb shit. There you go, your right rear's coming down, yeah. So he's driving forward, but took off the front locker to try to get the rear end to swing this way. So he's not as cattywampus. You're just on your, you're on your slider or your belly pan. There you go. I mean, you're pretty steady, like as far as even if you start to back up, but you're on the middle of that rock. Easy, easy, yep. There you go. You're a lot more stable now. You're slowly inching further this way away from that rock because we're still high centered a bit on our belly skid. There you go. I think you can probably back up from, you may be able to climb from there even. You'd have to stay driver. But I don't know if that right rear is gonna climb that. It's that same rock that's like undercut. There you go. It's starting to climb it. Yo! Yeah! You're up and up. If that wasn't the most unorthodox way to tackle that obstacle, honestly, that was pretty impressive that right rear climbed that. So it climbed right there, which is a good little undercut. That was a weird way to do it, but it was fun.
That was a little nerve-wracking, honestly.
Yeah, you were mostly fine. Your front
Yeah,
right.
but it's like up and it's sideways and the rocks are slick.
Well, and you're high centered on something, so that's an extra unpredictable
Luckily,
situation.
the gets flat and the rocks are slick, so I figured as long as I kept working it, the
It
weight
would shift, yeah.
But when I was that way, this was an easy just like flop on your side.
Oh yeah,
You
100%.
can't really tell in the camera probably, but these are kind of deep holes. I had to get my back end over, and so I just worked it in forward with front locker off, rear locker off, front locker on, just trying to let the weight of the vehicle shift down instead of grabbing and flipping over. So
To give you an idea,
yeah, so I mean,
it's
a good rock. I mean, really, you just drive up here. I mean, that's why everybody.
a good
stacks
Kevin
up.
Tall rock.
I almost thought we were gonna have to winch for a second.
I was thinking about it, but then I was looking, I was like, those trees are really far. It would have been fine. You made it. You doesn't need to worry about it.
That's why I was like, I gotta feel it out, see how the Jeep feels. Like when I said it felt really bad, it felt bad as in the possible consequence if it slipped too quickly. It might go over. Maybe
could have caught, might not have.
In the Jeep, in a normal situation, if I was just wheeling like that, it'd be fine. It was just, I know how slick all this is, and I was waiting for that. Oh God! And then like, lost the traction.
All right, so Kevin is backing down so we can climb up a different way. But we did notice there is actually a built-in winch point right there. If you were to get stuck on any part of this, there's actually a designated winch point for you to help yourself. I don't know what line he's gonna actually try this time, but just a different line basically. You're good, yeah. There it goes. So close. You're caught just barely dead center, but not by much. Yeah, that guy right there. There you go. Yeah. So close. Super slick. That's all she needed was a little momentum. Volunteered to do this, but you see how crazy steep this is. It's way up there, and you can see just how jacked and rocky and absolutely not smooth this entire hill is. Now watch this.
It just hauls. It just flies through all of that. Feels like nothing in here.
The ADS suspension.
I could go faster, but I'm on a shelf road on a, like, you know, there's a, but it feels incredible. You should try it out. You should actually get in instead of hiking.
Oh, instead of making hike the whole way, it sounds like a great plan.
Turn, I guess. Jelly doesn't like being in the Jeep. Like smooth high speed stuff she's fine, but bouncy, moving, whatever, no matter how smooth the Jeep is, she just doesn't want to be in there. So I'm gonna hike with the dogs. Like I said, it's only a 2.5 mile total trail, so that's not bad, but 2.5 miles for us has got to be crazy for her little legs. Brittany's gonna drive, I'm gonna hike, and they're loving it. Look at them. Look at them go.
It is so smooth. Like, these dogs are going to be whooped later.
Yeah.
They're running the entire trail, which for most dogs, not a big deal.
I said that earlier, because they're this little bit.
I cannot believe they're still going. We've tried to put them back in the Jeep a couple times, and they just went right back out. So we're just going to let them do their thing. Officially made it to the top, to Grizzly Lake.
Yeah.
Look how pretty it is.
Super pretty.
There are a crap ton of camping spots. They're really, really pretty up here.
Yeah.
We're not camping because we have another trail to go do. But if you want to come up here and again, stay the night or camp, probably would recommend it. It's really pretty out here.
And if you notice all these dead pine trees,
Yeah.
there was an infestation of beetles, I guess, at a certain elevation that came through and they just burrow into all these pine trees and just kill them all off, and then
And
I
that's
guess they
not-
just move on.
That's not just here. Unfortunately, that's through a lot of Colorado and the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
It's an infestation issue. And it kind of sucks, but it doesn't change the fact that this is an
still pretty.
absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's just crazy
View.
to see how many they killed off.
I know. Remember I was talking about all of the wildlife we've been seeing? Oh, there it is. There he is. Look at that buck. So, no. He's just, Bambi doesn't need to be harassed by you. So we just made it off of Grizzly Lake. We're heading over to, what is it? Iron Chest Mine. And just in time for it to start raining. Yay!
Smells so good.
Oh,
Like
it
a
does
fire
smell
along
good.
with the rain in the
It's
forest.
like pine trees and bonfire. If you look closely, oh, it stopped. There's itty bitty pieces of hail mixed in. They're like maybe half the size of my pinky nail. They're very tiny, but all right. Turning on to Iron Chest Mine. And just like that, no more rain, nice and sunny again. Kevin, that's our new home. Surprise!
Oh, is it? I mean, I'll fit. I don't know if you would.
Jelly's in recharge mode. And a sleepy pup.
A long boulder field.
And Iron Chest is a trail, again, we've never done before, and woo, that's a tight squeeze. But it does start off with a really long, never-ending uphill boulder field.
Like pretty big, slick
Like,
boulders
yeah.
and
I mean, we
catchers.
stepchild walked right through it, but smaller tires definitely would be a little more tricky with the diff
challenging for
catchers.
sure.
It's flattened out, not flattened as far as incline, but flattened as far as tinier rocks now.
I have felt the break of dawn. It dawned on me over her lawn that in my peripheral view I could not see you. I walked up and
Grab my whole hand and camera.
birds began to talk. I could not miss you any more than I do. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. I'm looking. After I got through the
Made it to the tippity top.
Yeah. Everything's pretty much collapsed though. There's two buildings.
There's that building and there's another one further down, but most
The
of it,
main building where I stopped collapsed, and we didn't go any further because all the huge nails from it are all on the trail, and I'm not trying to.
we're not going to risk puncturing one of our tires with like a 6-inch iron nail.
That's 6 inches. Sick. This is 6 inches.
Yeah, 6-inch iron nail.
Nice.
Grizzly Lake,
So what's that? 9?
I don't know, 8.
Oh, okay.
Grizzly Lake would do again. This one, eh.
I mean, it's very steep, and like the rocks at the beginning could be kind of challenging. But then you're on a shelf road, and for as wide as my Jeep is, it's the tires kind of half on the ledge, and then I'm half hitting the rocks on the
It's
wall.
an easy, once you pass the boulder field, it's a relatively easy shelf road the rest of the way up.
except
Pretty
for the
steep.
butt pucker shelf
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, but it is beautiful.
Yeah.
And now we can say we've done it.
But there's plenty of beautiful. Like if you're here, come and do it. Probably.
Yeah.
I would do Grizzly and Tin Cup Pass, and skip this one.
I agree with that.
I
I agree.
I'd go over Tin Cup, go have lunch or whatever, get a pie, come back over Tin Cup, hit up Grizzly, then go back into
I agree with that sentiment.
Buena Vista, as you say, Buena.
Buena Vista.
Buena Vista. Buena Vista. It's not bueno. It's bueno.
Buena Vista. Yeah,
Huh?
but I don't speak Spanish.
So why is it Buena?
Buena Vista.
Buena Vista.
Because it's spelled with an A, not an O.
Buena. Buena Vista.
We're saying the same thing. Say it. Say just one word.
Buena.
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 Buena Vista.
Buena. You said Buena Vista.
And that ultimately makes this a very good day.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, I
Quick.
I am just blown away. I can't say it enough. I'm blown
About
away
the
by
Jeep,
it.
about
Yes,
the trails,
the Jeep.
about this adventure.
Yeah. Well, no, this
All
is
the
fun.
above.
We haven't done this in a while. A whole week.
Specifically the Jeep though.
Yeah, a whole week of this is awesome. But especially
I did miss
just
this.
the Jeep is just amazing. Like hands down. And I know that like 42s and all this is overkill for these kind of trails, but it's not, because we can go explore and it is more comfy than ever. It just does everything and anything without even having to worry or think about it. And then if I want to go do hard stuff, I can.
You can.
But it makes
But it-
all the easy and medium stuff like
Super
Like
cush,
just-
super comfortable. It's amazing.
yeah,
It is so
Insane.
far still an all-around jack of all trades.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're proving again that not only is it capable of the extreme monster rock crawling, but she's not a trailer queen. We can still drive it 80 miles an hour down the highway, across the country, all the way to
That's
other
pretty
states,
cool.
up over passes, bombing through rocks, and then drive it to the
Nice.
next location.
yes, all of that. And
That's
a bag
cool.
of chips. It's like you, baby.
Uh-huh.
It's all of that and a bag of chips.
Anyways, as
gotta
always,
check the
guys,
title.
thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you find all your Lite Brite Nation merch and decals at litebritstudios.com. And don't forget to stay tuned, because it's not the last day. We still have 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 days? At least 2 more days of off-roading to come, possibly 3.
At least 2, maybe 3.
And again, don't forget, I'm going to include the links in the description below of our tracked day today. For every day, there's a tracked trail, so just go to the video, download the GPX file, and come out here and enjoy the adventure all on your own. Guys, as always, we love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye!